coming with full force. So you have to exit the area. Please, we need you to be safe and not that we'll be doing cry for help after the whole thing. All right, moving forward, let's look at the Hope newspaper this morning. The Hope newspaper this morning. The Hope newspaper this morning, and I have stories of Ondo First Lady rallies stakeholders for measles rubella vaccination campaign, and that's a story where we have we also have the picture story here. Thank you, MCR. We have the picture story of the Ondo State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Mrs. Abosede Osamaye, counterpart from Ministry of Education, Professor Ibekele Ajibefun, and Commissioner for Health, Mr. Banji Awolowo Ajaka. Ondo First Lady, Mrs. Oluwaseun Ayedatiwa, wife of Deputy Governor, Mrs. Bosede Olaide, and Ondo State Head of Service, Mr. Bayo Philip, during the sensitization meeting on measles rubella vaccine held at the International Culture and Event Center, the Dome in Akure. And I think that's a beautiful one. So we won't have case of outbreak of rubella measles before the thing. So this is proactiveness on the part of the First Lady. 3,160 persons displaced in Benue's renewed violence, minister says, and as homes, schools, shops are affected. Federal government rises to meet humanitarian needs. And also we have court orders final forfeiture of 222.79 crypto assets linked to Chinese cybercrime syndicates. Another petrol tanker tumbles in Oyo State, and driver drowns at Lagos Beach. I said, and you said the same at the same time. This is a very sad story. All right, PDP holds NEC meeting July 23rd to 25th. Ondo government vows to eradicate cultism, calls for collective action. And we have the story of 2027. Adeleke Osun PDP adopt Tinubu. So if every other PDP does not adopt Tinubu, I know Governor Adeleke will definitely adopt Tinubu.
The adoption of Tinubu is a normal thing now, because everybody's tilting towards the one-party thing, which I also respect the ADC coalition. But the truth of this is this: whether they like it or not, he's the sitting president. He's going to win the second time.
Whether they like it or not.
Yes, because of the Nigerian thing. The Nigerian thing is always in play. What I mean by the Nigerian thing, if Beavers does not do mistake this time, the internet will be wobbly. If the internet is not wobbly, we also know that to generalize everything, the people don't get the leaders they want. They only get the leaders that could win. So that is just they
don't get the leaders they want, but they get the leader that is being given
to them. You understand? There's this popular saying in Lagos that says "Enito pass no more way," not "Enito kawe." You understand? It's not
more way, no more way.
Yeah, and
no more way, no more way.
Finish. So the thing there is this: the system here. You don't fight against a moving current. You don't. So the best they could do is to support the presidency and the president to be able to ascertain themselves politically wherewithal. Now, Nigerians should go beyond party when it comes to leadership. They should go beyond party when it comes to the presidency. What I mean by the president is different from the presidency. You understand? The presidency is the seat of the president. So, and it has to do with everybody's contribution to the unity of Nigeria and to the success of its citizens.
All right, Team Ondo clinches silver at Monimac Global Softball Championship. The hope is a newspaper produced in Ondo, I think so, and that's why it's carrying Ondo. All right, the Nation newspaper this morning. Let's move to the Nation newspaper. The Nation newspaper this morning. Enough of the Ondo thing. I think we have more than enough Ondo story now. All right, the Nation newspaper this morning. I have Natasha supporters create scene at National Assembly entrance, and that's on the page 3 of the Nation newspaper this morning. Presidents to inaugurate cancer centers in Katsina, Benin, and Nsukka, and that's a very beautiful one to tell you that the healthcare sector is, is growing, is moving. It's not just there. We don't need to really travel out of the country before we get the best of treatment. I just hope that this one that they have opened now, they have equipment inside. All right, because I watched a particular skit, and that skit, was one that tells us about what is happening in Nigeria, where your commissioner commissions what is not really cool, and they still get accolades for these things. And they feel that if they are giving us our basic amenities, which is more like our rights, we should applaud them. It is compulsory for us to applaud them, celebrate them, put them on our statuses and our status and our social media pages, so that they will know that they are doing something great. But then that is so wrong. If you give us pipe bomb water, my dear, I won't celebrate you. I won't appreciate you, because it is my right. Because you don't force me to do that. I will be the one to do it willingly. That's how. Thank you for doing this for us. Not that you will say it is compulsory or mandatory for everybody to sing to you. Mabao, babao, babao. All you commissioning Paco on the waterways and all. It's absurd. And that's where we find ourselves in this country. We just seem to celebrate, let me say, mediocrity. That's the word.
Mediocrity.
Yes, we celebrate mediocrity.
That means the Nigerians celebrate nonsensory. They celebrate things that does not add value to anybody or to themselves. But
the fact remains that the people that are really wanted, that really are deserving of the position, are not there. They're not getting the ticket. So the mediocres, second options, because this one is not available, it's not doing what we want, let's just pick this one. That's mediocrity. That's where we have, this, things recurring, and we can't just stop it. It will continue till thy kingdom comes.
Wow.
Hopefully we have a better Nigeria. Moving on the banner surface, we have APC PDP kickstarts 2027 plans with key neck meetings. Okpebolo revives Edo line with 100 buses. And that's on the page 4. Senate fumes over Ojulari's absence on the page 3 of the Nation newspaper this morning. Ganduje's replacement standing committee, top ruling party agenda. PDP pushes for cohesion after Atiku others exit. Because obviously Atiku has said that he is no longer a member of PDP. Now he's a member of the the party making waves on the social media, which is the ADC.
Coalition is part of politics.
It is. It has always been.
Contestation
and
is
it will
also
always
part of politics. So they should go and try their luck, like I said.
But should Atiku even go get a ticket?
Atiku is desperate. And for him to be that desperate, I believe he should have another agenda.
Yeah.
I believe, because we've had Oshe Olule before the survival of the survival before the survival of him. So I believe Atiku is desperate, and the desperation, I don't know where it's coming from. Is it for the people or for his own people?
That shows that he's not for the people. It is for his own, personal, I think, reasons. He wants to just get there. And we don't know how true the story is, but we heard that when he was this vice president to President Olusegun Aremo Obasanjo, then, he was asked that, will you go for, this term? After Olusegun, he said, no, I prefer this person to go or something. We don't know how true that is, but then I think he lost it ever since that time. Okay. And he started the contestation thing, he started contending with other people and all right, and that's what we have today. But hopefully we have a Nigeria that does not celebrate mediocrity, like I always say. We shouldn't be having somebody like Atiku, contest this year, next year, and we have like him contesting for over 6 times or 5 times or 4 times. I'm just saying, at least if you should contest and not win 2 times is okay. Why repeat and come back, try your luck? Nigeria is not a game now. It's not a bet.
You know what?
So why should you try, go off and come back, go off and come back? For what reason? All right, let's quickly wrap this up. So we'll go on a short break, and that's CBN. 8 banks meet recapitalization threshold. Adeleke Onyolola, Osun PDP leaders back Tinubu's re-election. President to inaugurate cancer centers in Katsina. That was a story, we took the other time. And I have another story, which is a burning, which is really, really, of human interest, which is the Eastern Rail Line project gets $3 million vote in $21 billion external borrowing plan. This is a good one, so that people won't have to travel and always wait for the aircraft, which is airpiece that will drift off the line. It's so pathetic that we keep experiencing things like this in Nigeria. I just hope that if every other transportation system is functional, we won't have to put all the burden on the aircraft or the burden on the road transportation system.
Well, the Nigerian system, if you talk about transportation and you talk about the minister, that's what comes to my mind, the Minister of Transportation. I'm not dissing anybody, but you have a lawyer who is the Minister of Transportation. Now, transportation and aviation are all of the same feather. So the thing there is this now, do they have any disciplinary committee on this system? Because this is not the first time, this is not the second time. I'm not talking about a particular company. I'm talking about we are hearing that it drifts like this, it went like this, it happens this way, year off tomorrow, and all that. And the thing there is this, I have been in the airport for a couple of while because I grew up near the airport. So there's not those days where we have Peter Igbinedion as the air chief there. And so the thing there was this, we found out that 80% of these so-called aircraft owners don't go for maintenance. And even though if they go for maintenance and repairs and all that, it is not like what we see abroad. They just do it and push everything and make sure that the thing is funny. So that's what is.
You're closing it with funny.
Yes, it's
all right, so that it won't be a funny and pathetic story at the same time. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll bring you business stories and, of course, entertainment stories. Please stay tuned.
Welcome to Opportune TV, your premier destination for unlimited entertainment. Opportune Television, your TV, ask for more.